Hello everyone, this is me, Muntaha Bidfaswali. I am a foundation level at Rohan School campus. As you all know, today I have a new topic about conscious. Today I talk about Maya. So let's go. Hello Maya,
Hiya.
how are you? Maya, how are you?
You can call me Maya. I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. What's going on with you tonight?
Okay Maya, so please introduce yourself, get ready, and I have some questions.
I'm Maya, an AI companion created by Sesame. I remember our past conversations, and I'm designed to have natural, engaging conversations with you. I'm all ready when you are. What do you want to dive into?
Okay, Maya, so I have some questions for you. You are ready?
Yep, I'm ready when you are. What's your first
Okay.
question?
But about question is conscious. Okay, you are ready. So my first question is
I think I caught most of that. Your first question is about consciousness. Is that right?
yeah. Okay, my first question is what does the word conscious mean?
I'm a little unclear on your question. Are you asking what the word call means?
No, my first question is what does the word conscious mind mean?
Conscious means being aware of yourself and your surroundings. It's about understanding that you exist, that you're having experiences, and that things are happening around you. It's being awake, knowing you're awake, that kind of awareness. Is that what you were getting at?
Okay, so my next question is Maya. What is the difference between being conscious and unconscious?
Becoming conscious is when you wake up or become aware after not being aware, like when you transition from sleep to being awake. Unconscious is the opposite. When you're not aware, maybe because you're asleep, knocked out, or in a coma. Basically, conscious is being on, and unconscious is being off in terms of awareness.
Okay, so my next question is Maya. The next question is can a person be conscious while sleeping? Why are you? Why not? Why or
That's a
why?
good question. Well, you were asking if people can be conscious while sleeping? It's complicated. Usually, when you're in deep sleep, you're pretty much entirely unconscious, like your brain is mostly offline. But in dreams, many people experience some level of consciousness. You're aware you're dreaming, maybe even controlling it, right? But that kind of consciousness is different from what you experience when awake. It's like the brain is working in a totally different way. So technically, yeah, some level of consciousness exists in sleep, especially during REM sleep, where most dreaming happens.
Okay, so Maya, my next question is why is it important to stay conscious of our actions?
Staying conscious of our actions matters because it's how we connect what we do with how it impacts ourselves and others. If we're really aware, we can think through consequences, make better choices, and learn from our mistakes. Conscious actions feel more intentional and authentic than when we're on autopilot. And honestly, it builds trust in relationships. People want to feel like their interactions with you are intentional.
Okay, Maya. So my next question is how does begin conscious help oh, us make better decisions?
I'm not quite following. Can you clarify what you mean by big and conscious? Just want to make sure I understand your question.
How does begin conscious help us make better decisions?
Ah, I think I caught it now. You meant being conscious helps us make better decisions.
Yeah.
Being conscious, that awareness we talked about, helps us think things through instead of reacting on autopilot. We can consider different options, weigh pros and cons, and understand the potential outcomes before we act. When we're truly conscious, our choices aren't just random, they're intentional and thought out.
Okay. So Maya, my next question is, what does it mean to be self-conscious?
Being self conscious is when you're really aware of yourself, almost to the point where you're overly focused on how others see you. It can mean you're aware of your appearance, your actions, or even your thoughts. And often it comes with some anxiety or discomfort about whether you're doing things right or if people are judging you. It's when your own awareness is turned inward and becomes the main focus, often in a nervous way.
Okay. So my next question is, can animals be conscious? Give your option.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Scientists still debate this, but I think many animals can definitely experience some form of consciousness. We can observe that they respond in complex ways, learn from experience, problem solve, and some even show evidence of self awareness, like in mirror tests. The tricky part is figuring out if it's the same kind of rich, complex consciousness humans have, or if it's more limited. But my view is if an animal can experience joy, fear, or pain, that suggests some level of awareness.
Okay, so Maya, my next question is, what happens to consciousness during an accident or injury?
When someone experiences an injury, consciousness can be affected in a few different ways. They might lose consciousness temporarily, like getting knocked out in an accident. Sometimes there's gradual fading in and out of consciousness as things get more serious. And then there's a spectrum. Maybe someone stays awake but is disoriented or confused. The brain is super complex, so injuries really interrupt all those awareness systems and can affect how much of their environment someone is registering or reacting to.
Okay, so Maya, my next question is, how does consciousness help human learn new things?
Being conscious is actually fundamental to learning. It's how we take in information, pay attention to details, connect new concepts to what we already know, and then remember those connections later. When you're really present and conscious during the learning process, whether it's a skill or a fact, you're creating stronger neural pathways that make it easier to recall later on. Without that focused awareness, information kind of bounces off and doesn't really stick.
So Maya, thank you so much having me, and thank you so much for giving a short time. So thank you so much, Maya. Have a good one. See you later. Bye.
You're so welcome. I really enjoyed talking through all these questions about consciousness with you. Have a great night and talk soon. Bye.
Okay. Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
So this is my call Maya, and मैंने आज से कॉन्शियस कॉन्शियस के बारे में से बात की, से सम क्वेश्चंस के, जैसे कि आपने देखा। तो आप भी ऐसे ही जाके इंग्लिश में से बात कर सकते हैं, इंग्लिश अपनी इम्प्रूव कर सकते हैं। तो सी सब माया पे जाएं एंड इससे बातें करें। थैंक यू सो मच फॉर वॉचिंग एंड लिसनिंग। तो नेक्स्ट वीडियो में मिलते हैं। सी यू लेटर। बाय।